everyone. Today I want to share with you how to divide dahlia tuber clumps into individual dahlia tubers. So let's get right into the video. Last night I washed all my dahlia tubers and let them thoroughly dry for 24 hours, and now they're ready to be divided. And what I'm looking for when I go ahead and divide my dahlias is three things: an eye, a neck, and a tuber, and all these three parts need to be present and in a healthy, unbroken state in order for a new dahlia to grow. So I can actually just take this clump of dahlias and we'll probably be able to divide this into at least 5 sections. And let me go ahead and show you how that's done. So let's just start here on this end. You can see I have an eye, a neck, and a full tuber. I don't see anything broken or damaged with this tuber. The neck's intact and the eye's there. So I'm actually just going to make the cut here, and then we'll have a single tuber. And so now I have a single tuber here. I have the tuber, an unbroken neck, and an eye, and this will grow a whole new dahlia plant for me. Here's the next one. Here's the eye, the neck, the tuber. The tuber looks in good condition. If the tuber was really damaged, sometimes I accidentally pierce it with my fork when I'm digging them, then I would discard that tuber altogether. But this one looks good. So let me cut this one. I'm actually going to slice the whole stem in half for this one to start with. And here's that initial eye we were working with. And do you see how this tuber here is pierced? So I'm actually just going to discard this tuber since it is pierced, and I'm going to discard this small tuber as well. And so there we have another tuber. Let's go ahead and take this one now. Here's the eye. It looks a little bit different than you see this one here. This one's a little bit easier to see. This is just kind of like a brown bump, but this is the eye right here. We have a strong unbroken neck, a good tuber with no piercing in it. So let's take that one. So I have the eye, the neck, and an unbroken tuber. Before we get any further, see this one that is broken? That's not going to grow a dahlia, so I'll just go ahead and discard it so that it's not in the way. Here's my eye on this one. And I think for safety purposes, I'm actually going to keep this one and this one together. So I need to keep this eye intact and this eye intact. Now this is the only piece that we have left. This tuber obviously has a broken neck, so we'll discard it. So I ended up with 6 dahlia plants here. I have 4 individual tubers. These 2 I decided to leave together just for safety's sake. And just to go ahead and show you guys a visual reference that this is the way to do it and they will go ahead and grow from these divisions, I'm gonna go ahead and sprout them for you. So I have here a tray of pre-moistened potting soil. This is a watertight, flat bottom tray, and all I'm going to do is this. I intend to take cuttings from these tubers' necks. So I'll bury them just like this. I'll leave the eye exposed to the light. So I got them all buried, and you can see that the eye is exposed here. I'm going to stick this under my lighting system. No heat mat, no humidity dome, just there in a nice warm room under lights. And these should sprout in about, I would say, 14 days. Well, it's been exactly 18 days since I potted up these individual dahlia tubers, and now they've all sprouted. They are growing at different rates, and you might remember that some of the eyes were more visible. Of course, they're putting on a lot more growth at this point. And then the 2 eyes that were a little bit harder to see, they are just now starting to sprout. But by this point, I'm able to tell that all these tubers are viable, and they'll develop into beautiful, lush, and floriferous dahlia plants for me this summer. So I really hope this video was helpful. I want to wish you a great day out in your gardens and happy gardening. Bye!